Welcome back, founding champions. Guess what? PlayFusion is trying. PlayFusion is trying very hard, and I think they're doing a great job. I think that I like the what you see before you on the screen. That's what I like. So that's what this video is going to be. It's about the Exemplar program. So to start off, the Exemplar program is a program that was created to promote the participation in the community. So if you direct your eyes to the bottom-ish part of your screen, Exemplar point acquisition, if you do these list of things, you can get those points. That's the whole point of the Exemplar program. And another part of the Exemplar program was to, create judges. So see if we click on Exemplar program here. Cannot securely connect. What in the world? There it is. What is an exemplar? So you have a Vexler or Heralder, and one's a judge and one is basically a content creator type of person. So you can read through that, and I think most of you sort of already knew this anyways. But here are the, that is my YouTube, and where am I? Here it is. Okay. Okay. So I'm wearing a gray t-shirt. My room's a mess, but check it out. Exemplar point acquisition. Your first demo is going to get you 10 points. Other events, who knows what those are. I'm guessing any sort of weekly, monthly event. 5 points. Monthly engagement increase. 5 points. I remember Owain down here says streaming games would come under content creation and monthly engagement. So I feel like monthly engagement can be just about anything. Or is that like a bonus? Oh, you did something this month, here's a bonus. Featured content, so I'm assuming PlayFusion approved content will get a little over 100% points increase comparable to content creation. So this video should fall under, content creation. So this video should probably get me about 2 points. Blog posts, you see a lot of people making like articles and stuff, 2 points. And I think that they're going to use a lot of common sense on this, so I wouldn't advise anybody to try and game the system or anything like that. I've been making videos since the game came out because I like making videos. But if someone's trying to game the system, obviously your 30-second video probably won't count, and even if it did, you probably get bored in making those videos, so I don't think you could really game the system. And in terms of streaming, I'm sure you would have to have some sort of at least hour-long stream. Streaming for 5 minutes doesn't seem to be something that would warrant points necessarily. You would also have to be approved to be an exemplar in the first place, which isn't too hard to do. To be the judge, you'll have to take a little quiz, and you get to be a judge. An exemplar, you just have to, you put the application in, and they accept you. I'm sure that they won't accept everybody, and I'm sure it's going to get harder to get in as time goes on. But we do want our core players to be exemplars, and I think probably about half our player base today are exemplars, some sort of judge or content creator. Even though maybe most of them don't make content on a regular basis. But those are our core players, and we sort of want them to be exemplars. We want them to spread the game, spread the word, be an exemplar. If you play the game, an exemplar is just, it comes off of a Stormcast, unit name, and they are very outgoing. So to say, they are an example. A crusader of examples, exemplar. I'm not gonna look up the official term, but yeah. But take a look. We have a pin badge for 30 points, an exclusive card for 50 points, play mat for 100, and then some swag to wear. And I think that's awesome. I think the only thing that this is missing is probably like a bag. I think a bag would have been a really nice touch. I think that would have been pretty kind of sweet. They got the card, a mat, the pin to go with all the other pins in the game. maybe like a coin or a bag would have been a sweet thing to add. But this is the opening steps. They don't have an unlimited funds to sort of pump into this. So I think this is awesome. They probably very cheap, very cheap. These pins honestly probably cost more than to print the card, even though they're cheaper. But the pin isn't something that everyone's going to want to get 10 of, or something like that. Multiple pins. And then the shirts, you get those in bulk and stuff. So it's not too expensive, but it's worth a lot to us. Because, if you wanted to go to a shirt manufacturing company and try and get one t-shirt, it's going to cost you, what, $30 or something like that to get one shirt. Hoodie is probably about $50. So it's worth a lot to us, really. It makes us feel good. We get to show up to the LGS showing off swag. To the LGS with this sort of swag, letting people know that this game is still alive, the game is still kicking, and people still play the game. And I think that's the big part that people need to know out there, people that don't actively play right now, or may have left temporarily. And I say temporarily because I think they'll come back. I think a lot of them will come back. If you're watching this video, I think you might be in that category of either or still here or sort of lurking. If you've left, I don't think you would ever even be around to probably even see this video in most cases. But I think this is good. I think a lot of people are gonna like it. I see some people poking fun and things like that, and that's all fine and dandy. But like here, Stephen Ford said, "Didn't realize you were an exemplar, buddy." Or better yet, where's the other one? People are just poking fun. No one's really being mean about it. And I think Steve actually had to actually spell that out. But he said, "Yeah, nothing for streaming games. They hate you so much, Will." Basically, Will thinks they hate them a lot, and I think a lot of people think that too. It's just some random drama like that, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe they got tired of looking at your butt, Will. Start looking at that ass. But anyways, let's see. I got a few minutes left to speak with you. So my opinion on Exemplar program, awesome. I like it. Here you get to be an Vexillor or Helder. You can be both. Now it doesn't show how you gain points for being a judge, but maybe that's what the monthly engagement is. Like if you're a judge, do you judge an event every month, or something like that? Do you judge the events that you go to? Did you judge a demo day? And you don't have to be necessarily a judge of these things. You could just be the organizer, And same thing for the content creators. You don't need to just create content. You can do a demo day. So first off, everyone's an exemplar, and then you have the sort of the little roles underneath. So not every heralder is a Vexillor. Not every Vexillor is a heralder. I think that a heralder, deep knowledge of the game's rules. Heralder may have been called to help run tournament events. So a heralder, a Vexillor is a content creator. So I think a Vexillor is the sort of base. So if you are an exemplar, the base is a Vexillor, because basically anybody can be a Vexillor. A heralder, you have to take the quiz and you have to pass. So you got to do those types of things. Also, another bar to enlistment for the exemplar program is if you're just overwhelmingly negative. I think if you're just really nasty, if you find yourself getting banned from a Facebook group or the forum or something like that, then you might not be in the running for exemplar, or you might get canceled. They might just cancel you completely. They don't want to be liberal like that. They don't want to be just canceling everybody they don't like. Do you think they would cancel Will? I don't think so, because I think the backlash might be too heavy. I think I average 30 views or so. This one's got 115, 60, 20, 121. So, I'd say maybe I average 30 to 40 views a video. And I doubt many of those people are re-watching the videos. So 80, 90. I get videos as low as 23 views. And here's the preview video. Previews don't get very much because people get sick of seeing preview videos, 17 views and stuff. But, say that they canceled mine, then I wouldn't be I would have no motivation to be positive or anything like that, and it'd be very easy for me to just make a lot of... So, basically, look, negative videos get me the most views. 120, 115, the crash happened, why Warhammer TCG crashed. Obviously, I get more views for negative videos, so why would I post anything positive? But, this is a reason why you would want to post something positive, because you get some cool stuff, you know what I mean? Honestly, if I was just out there to make lots of views, I would just post negative stuff. I'd be the Jeremy Hambly of PlayFusion, and those types of people can easily exist within a community. And, they don't want everyone to go that route. I know Will Hall, we've all sort of touched on the dark side a little bit, because, if they're not going to do anything, if they're not going to give us anything, do anything, even go on to his podcast, if they're not even going to make the 5 minutes, 10 minutes to go on to his podcast, why only say nice things? It's time to be very critical. We're always critical. Well, we want the game to be better, but, if harping on something gains us the views, then let's go full Fox 30, right? Let's go full Fox News, right? Let's go full MSNBC, guys. Because, what's stopping us? We'll just say nasty things and get tons of views. So I think that's another reason why the Exemplar program is good. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. We're just not here to do nasty things and gain views. But we're also not just here to gain hoodies. We want it to be balanced. We want the game to be better, but we don't want to be nasty. Nobody wants to be nobody wants to get banned or anything like that. But anyways, that's my just full comprehensive review of the Exemplar program. So if you're still with me, guys, if you're still watching, again, I do want to thank you for watching. You are a founding champion. We are still in the game's infancy. We've been around for about 6 months now. Congratulations, the game's still going. We're going to our 3rd set, which is very good. I think a lot of games fall off by set 3. A lot of games also fall off by set 5 and 6. But we will see once we get to those, those benchmarks. And I hope you have an outstanding Exemplar day.